Is important in yourself, but it's very important to build that within your kids. Here with me now is expert and fabulous grandmother Arlene Krantz to show us more. Arlene, thanks for being with me.
So happy to be here. You know, self-esteem is so important for our kids, so that they grow up strong and proud of themselves. So there's a couple things. Number one, I'd like to ask you 3 questions.
Okay.
First question is, how's your self-esteem? If you're sitting at home and drinking beer in front of the television, not taking care of yourself, smoking, your kids are going to think that's okay.
Yeah.
Don't you want something better for your kids?
You have to set an example.
Exactly. And question number 2 is, who are your kids hanging around with? Do they bring home the girls that are full of makeup and sexy clothes and are provocative, and the boys, their pants are half falling down? You don't want your kid hanging around with kids like that. Take them to a place where they meet, you know, where they have kids that do interesting things and different things.
And respect themselves.
And
My mom always said, birds of a feather flock together.
I love you. I love it. Your mother said that. It's so important.
Yeah.
And the question number 3 is, do your kids come from school in a mood? Do they go in their class up to the room? They shut the door. You know, their personality is changing. Maybe they're being bullied at school. So you have to find out what's going on.
Yeah.
So my formula for how to give kids the self-esteem is to give them tons of love, hug them, kiss them, tell them you love them. If they're not a huggy, kissy type, give them a fist bump, give them a high five, something that they know, because if they don't get love at home, they're going to go out there looking for all the wrong places. That's
true.
I is image, I'm too fat, I'm too short, I'm too tall, I'm too thin. They'll always find something that's wrong with them.
Yeah.
Tell them in your eyes they're beautiful, but maybe the girls send them to modeling school. It really works. Or is to realize that they have a dream, and their dream may not be your dream, but you have to support them on 1,000%. Be there for them no matter what and help them get that dream. L is to listen. You know, we don't listen to our kids. No. Shut off the phone, shut off the TV, sit and listen. Now, we know you want to interrupt, and we know that you want to say something, but you know what? Just zip it. Just zip it and let your kids do the talking.
All right.
Right?
All right.
And the last thing is, S is to say no. Especially for girls and for boys too, to teach them to say no. When they get in a situation that doesn't feel good, you got to teach them to say no. My daughter was getting bullied in the line at school years ago, and I told her the next day when you go in and that kid bothers you, you turn around and say, no, do not do that to me again. Guess what? The kid never did it again.
Exactly.
You know, we want our kids to grow up full of self-esteem and, you know, be healthy and happy, and especially to have self-esteem.
Yes, yes, that's so important.
It's so important.
And I love the fact that you were mentioning listen to your kids, because a lot of times they feel like what they're going through is very important, and people just put it off to the side. Oh, you're 14, you're 13, you don't know what you're talking about. But listening to them and showing them that respect.
And not just listen to them, but really pay attention.
Yeah.
But the most important thing is just zip your mouth up.
Zip your mouth.
Zip your mouth and let them do the talking. It's their time to talk.
Wonderful. Arlene, thank you so much for coming on the show.
It's a pleasure.
And just giving us all the expertise. Wow, wow. You remind me of my grandma. It's just so wonderful and wise.
Thank you. I'm happy you said that.
Thank you. To find out more, you can